Hey, it's your boy with another video, Aznshane. And I know what you're thinking. You're looking at the title, you're like, yo, why are you still playing this game? Like, what why are you still playing this game? You should be done by now. Like, what are you doing? And I know I'm trash. I'm garbage. I can't do anything right. Anyways, yeah, sorry, it's taking a long time because just been busy trying to get through it, guys. I really do. I'm enjoying the game though. It's a good game. I'm mad it didn't win Game of the Year. Astrobot did.
What the hell is even that?
I mean, that looks like a good game too. Anyway, let me not get into that, okay? Let's just, what is the video about? Alright, chapter 10. Alright, so boy, oh boy, chapter 10. It's kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's not bad, but a lot of what happened in this chapter wasn't really that exciting. I mean, to me at least. But let me get into it. Alright, we're in the new area now, Cosmo Canyon. And after a few seconds of being here, you know, looking around, checking out the environment, looking up at the sky, and I don't like this place. I mean, it's because I'm biased. It's not like it's not cool looking, you know. It has really great mountain it's very westerny. You got canyons. It's very dry, and a mix of like Egypt tomb. There's like a lot of like ancient ruins everywhere too. I'm biased. I don't like in like any media or video game movie or anything. I do not like dry desert areas. Probably why I didn't watch Dune. But it's just I don't like it because it's boring to me, you know. I just never liked the atmosphere of those things, you know. It's not like it's not a bad looking area, okay? That's not why I don't like it. I'm biased. All right, so this chapter mainly focuses on Red, his backstory. We learned a lot. Well, I'll say you learn a lot more about him throughout the game, because it's actually crazy how he went from silent talking dog, wolf, whatever, to like freaking teenage boy, you know, out of nowhere. Naniki.
We were so worried. Oh, come home.
You know, so first thing we do, we get to the village that he grew up in. The village is not bad looking, but is it one of the best places or towns we visited throughout the game? No. But it's not like dog shit. You know, you meet the people there. They're like they're like sciencey and all nature like type people. And it makes sense of why the village looks like this. You know, very naturally, and you know, has scientific. You know, they have like study different areas throughout the village that like look like study areas with telescopes and shit. They have like nature huts, or what do you call those things in the parks? I forgot what they were called. Fuck, I forgot. I don't know. Nature huts, I don't know. You know, and a lot of it's like outside. It's not like they just built buildings there, you know, it's around the nature parts of the village, and it just doesn't coincide, but it's like connected in a way. Like this canyon will be like connected to this building by like being over it, or even the building will be built off that wall on the canyon. And it seems like tourists also, it's like a good tourist spot. Anyways, enough of the village. All right, so here you learn from the old guy. He's apparently like the headmaster mayor of the village or something like that. Head scientific guy, right? / mayor. He's also seems to been I don't know why I said it like that. Been a guardian to Red in his younger years, but we get a lot of background info about Red from him. You find out that Red he's supposed to be like the next guardian of the canyon, like his father before him. You know. You also learn about how these evil, or I wouldn't say, yeah, they're pretty evil, or rivals of the Cetra. The Gi are not native to the Gaia, which is the Final Fantasy world. That's what they call Earth. So they can't really die, right? The nature or the life stream rejects them, apparently. You find out through the story. And so they're just really stuck in the physical realm. Just forced to sit there for years. And they were trying to escape this, you find out later in the chapter, by using this black materia. That's right, and it's made by their pain and agony. They were trying to like escape it using the black materia, but the Cetra stole it. Yeah, because they thought it was dangerous. The black materia. Yeah, I mean, you know, that sounds a little different. I mean, you know, black materia sounds something like darkness. Listen, I'm not out of context. That sounded crazy. But yeah, the Cetra took it. The Cetra are, we also know them as Ancients, which we know is Aerith peoples. She's one of the last ones. So then after, we find out he's gonna be the next guardian. He then takes a trial to be actually sworn to be a guardian, or whatever, to become the guardian, right? And then while we do the trial, we find out what happened to his family, Red's family. You find out that the Gi attacked the village for some reason. I think out of like saltiness, right, from their black material being stolen. We find out that the Gi are responsible for the deaths of Red's parents. We find out that during the attack, Red's father, apparently to the perspective of Red, ran away from the fight, and then Red's mother died trying to protect him. Let me tell you, the Gi, by the way, are fucking annoying to fight. These enemies, like, they hit you with like purification, and if you get hit multiple times with this effect, you just turn into stone. So it's fucking annoying. I fucking hate it. Like, anyways, throughout the trial, we also get a boss fight midway through. I think it was mid. I mean, it was not that cool, but it wasn't boring either. It had some cool things. There's like a gust of, it's the Gi. They're like a gust of, like, not a gust of wind. They're not a gust of wind, but they're like a ethereal ghost type enemies, kinda. You know what I'm saying? Since they're not really physically there, sometimes they're like ghost. So he was like a cloud of, he was like a mist of evil. You know, there was like a mechanic where he turns into mist. You can't really hit him, and then there's a way to like get him out of it. And then you can hurt him now. That's pretty much it. We keep going through the trial after that, and after we get to the end of the trials, we found out that his dad Red's dad didn't actually run away. He actually was defending the village. He went to go seal the Gi to where they were coming from, and then while doing that, he actually turned into stone, which we see, and Red finds out, and then we get a nice touching moment.
You bet I am. After all. I am Nanaki, Watcher of Cosmo Canyon, and son of Seto, Protector of our Vale.
Wait, so he's still alive in there? Oh shit. Oh, he's crying too. Also, by the way, I realized that throughout the trials, I knew that was coming. Like, Red's gonna find out that, oh, it was cliche kind of. Like, I saw it coming. Like, Red is gonna find out that his father didn't actually run, because it didn't make any sense. Like, if he was the Guardian, why would he do that?
The Gi moved against us yet again. A certain Watcher recalled this vulnerability.
Huh?
Since time was of the essence, he entered the cave without reinforcements. As he had feared, it was teeming with Gi, ready to descend upon the village. Determined to protect the Vale, he pounced from one foe to the next, felling all who dared oppose.
Hold on. If there was a Watcher who single-handedly saved his canyon, how come I've never heard of them?
It's probably his father.
For now,
I'm pretty sure that his father might be alive, because during that touching moment, you can see that the statue, or him turned into stone, tears come out of his eyes still, like, freshly. So that's actually that sucks. Give him a gold needle. Like, I'm pretty sure there's not that hard to find. I had a lot to spare fighting these Gi. We can get him out of there. All right then. After that, one of the last surviving Gi contacts the group. He tells us to follow him to find out their background. While we're following him, he tells us that his people were, like I said before, stuck in the physical realm in these statues, or effigies. They can't die. They've been sitting there for years, suffering. They want to die. I'm pretty sure I would. It's probably boring as fuck. Just like sitting sealed in like one spot for like mad years. I will go fucking crazy. You know, just just like, I can't handle that. It's probably boring as fuck, and they can't do anything except talk. You know, can you imagine the conversations like, "Hey Bob, hey, another day, huh? Yep, so what'd you do, you know, these past 2 days?" "Oh, nothing much, sitting here talking to you about the same fucking shit because we can't do anything else." Like, it's so tragic. This is where we find out what they were yearning for, the black materia to save. Apparently they think that it would save them, lead them out of this struggle. And then the group is like, they leave, and while they're leaving, they're like, "Hell nah, we can't give them back the black materia. It's literally called the black materia. It has to be bad for the world. Etc. took it for a reason." So yeah, that's really it. That's actually the gist of the story. They then find a black robe guy. They appear in the village again, and he says Nibelheim, and then they're like, "Oh, time to go to Nibelheim." And we now know that, not now know, but we know that Nibelheim is where Tifa and Cloud is from. So that's very interesting. Maybe we can learn a lot more about their friendship, lives, or whatever. Sephiroth is definitely there, because that's where the research for Genova is as well. We're at the climax. Oh yeah, we're not done with the story. Actually, I forgot, midway through when we're following the last surviving Gi, like, I don't know, it was like a weird segment. They were on a boat, and they just put us into a segment, Zack segment again. So we just put into the other reality. This segment also confirms my two different dimensions or realities theory, right? Give it up. Applaud. Thank you. I'm big brain. But yeah, so in this segment, we find out why Bert is alive. If you remember from the first game, Bert survived somehow. Apparently, I didn't play the original game, right? I'm a remake guy. So apparently he is supposed to die in the original game. Like, everyone from the group dies. But in this one, he's alive. And he talks about how right before he was about to die, he was transported and put into this world. It's not the same world. He got put into the other dimension where for some reason the main group got bodied. I don't know what happened. Aerith is unconscious, Cloud is unconscious, and Barrett, Tifa, and them might be dead. I don't know. We also find out they were talking that Zack has been also, I don't know if he's also been put into this one, maybe, but he's been saved as well. He said that he was spoilers, skip it, by the way. This is for the prequel spoilers if you're gonna play that. At the end of the prequel, when he fights his last stand, he's supposed to die there, but apparently the soldiers disappear, he says in his words. But when they showed the cutscene, the bullet only grazed him. Like the whisperers, I'm gonna call it whisperers, the ghost things like saved him. It moved the bullet and grazed him, and then he starts charging at them, but he says that they just disappeared. So I don't know what the I don't know what it does. The cutscene doesn't match up to what he's saying. So yeah, but I don't know if he's been put into, that was like the Zack of that world just being saved, or it was a Zack from the dimension that we are playing put into the other dimension. But we know definitely that Bert was put into a different dimension. So I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one, by the way. I'm just gonna take credit for it. Everyone who played probably realized, right? I'm not that big brain. I'm probably like the 100,000 to, I'm probably like the 500,000 person to figure that out. So yeah, that's the story. My favorite part of the chapter. My favorite part was actually learning about Red's backstory, because throughout the game, I at least, because I didn't play the original, I didn't really know a lot about him, right? I didn't know that this motherfucker was actually 16 years old the entire time. This guy, like, in the first game and throughout this game, you thought he was a cold-hearted killer. Like, I thought his background was gonna be so much cooler. Like, he was like a cold-hearted killer wolf guy that led the pack. No, this motherfucker is a 16-year-old. He's just a kid from this village who wants to be the guardian of his hometown. Very, very wholesome. A crazy switch up, I would say, from what I thought that he was gonna be. And I also, like, you also find out this motherfucker was born this way too. Like, I thought he was like gonna transform into a human, right? Because he's talking and shit. No, he was like that. And you look at his father. He's also a wolf dog thing. I don't want to know what his mother looks like. If his mother's human, what the hell's wrong with her? But I'm assuming she's also a wolf breed, whatever. Alright, so yeah, that was basically chapter 10 in a nutshell. It was cool learning about Red's backstory, learning about the Gi. I think that's it. I mean, other than that, I mean, exploring, I did some side exploring, but like I said, I don't really like the environment, so it wasn't really that cool. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm still doing more videos, okay? I'm trying to get these out much as possible. I'm busy. As if I'm trying, okay? I'm trying to become the next PewDiePie, okay? I know. You're looking at him. The next big guy. I'm gonna put out as much videos as I can. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment tell me if I need some improvements. I probably do, right? You know, just leave anything, you know. I don't even care if it's hate mail or something. Like, if it sucks, just comment. If it's good, comment. Do I need improvement? Comment. And also comment if you guys want me to play a certain game. I'll do that too. Make time for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Like and subscribe for more. Hope you guys try out this game as well. It's a very good game. You guys should try it. And catch y'all in the next video. Peace.